All right, hello, my name is James Leonard, and we're going to be talking about the wizard spell technical design prototype that I've made. This mechanic is the basic attack mechanic for the wizard character. Upon pressing the appropriate key, the wizard will release a magic beam from their staff to deal a light amount of damage to the enemy. I'm going to demonstrate that here now. So as you can see, the wizard spell is casting when I press my left mouse key. You can observe that my mana bar up in the top right hand corner of the viewport goes down when I press and goes back up when I release, as it is set to recharge mana automatically over time and decrease as the spell is being cast. To prove that the health system works on our enemy, we have his health bar above his head and the wizard spell. You can see his idle defense animation there, and you see his health bar drop down uh, to roughly 75%, down to 50 for the first attack. The third, and you can see that he is taking damage from it. And then on the fourth hit, he falls and dies. I'm gonna show you how I did these now. So our first person character, we started off on using our basic spell here for left mouse button held. It activates our Niagara system for the visuals for that spell. Checks to see if the mana is sets the world location for the line trace for that hit result, and applies the damage. And then here is our mana refill. On our goblin, we have down here. We have the event begin play to play the animation for our goblin animation for idle hit, and then getting his health bar for the user widget to set the health bar above his head so it looks at the screen. Event any damage, he'll play his animation hit. He'll take that hit, run through that, and then once his current health reaches 0, he'll play the death animation. Our widgets, we have our enemy health bar, and we have an integraph getting the current health from the binding of the binding for the current health of the goblin. And then our heads up display for our widget is done with a binding that casts to the first person character, gets the mana value, and returns that as well. We went over variables, the HUD widget and communication. The assets, I used Unreal Engine version 5.2, blueprints and widgets within those. The required systems were my player character, my enemy character, HUD, enemy health bar, and the Niagara system. Our validation techniques and stuff reaches 0, they'll die. Um, Research that I used was the Unreal Learning Begin Play Niagara course that I took at the beginning of the month when we started this class. Again, my name is James Leonard, and this was my wizard spell mechanic prototype. Thank you.